It is time to put some respect on Pete Golding's name. He did an unbelievable job in the Cotton Bowl against Cincinnati. He has done an outstanding job having this defense improve, playing faster, playing stronger, playing better, communicating better since the Texas A&M game. And I get it. Pete Golding has been through a lot of criticism. He's been through a lot of criticism, been through a lot of doubters, been through a lot of folks saying, fire Pete Golding, fire him. He hasn't got fired yet, fire Pete Golding. But he has stood in the midst of all the criticism. He has taken all the criticism. And what has he done? He has got this defense playing on fire. He has got this defense playing its best ball. He has got this defense flying all over the field. We've had U.S. callers talk about it. The defense, we're not seeing adjustments at halftime. We're seeing in-game quick maneuvers, quick adjustments, quick touch-ups, quick alterations, attacking the ball, attacking the players who got the ball, sacking quarterbacks, stuffing the run, creating turnovers on down, stopping teams on fourth down. You've got to put some respect now on Coach Golding. Now, I get it. There is still one more game to go, and it's the biggest game of the year. National championship against Georgia. He still has to put one more quality big showing together. But at this point and at this juncture right now, Pete Golding, you got to put some respect on this young man at 37 years of age, what he is doing since the Texas A&M game as Alabama's defensive coordinator. Going into the Cincinnati matchup, the Bearcats were a top 10 scoring offense, putting up 38.8 points per game. This was not a slouch offense. This offense could score points. You were going up against a Jerome Ford that had over 1,200 yards rushing, 1,243 with 19 touchdowns. No slouch. This is a really good running back. You were going up against some really talented receivers in Alec Pierce and Michael Young Jr. and Tyler Scott and Josh Wiley. And you were going up against a quarterback in Desmond Ridder, who's no slouch. Two-time American Athletic Conference Offensive Player of the Year. A guy that had 3,190 passing yards, 36 total touchdowns. A guy that will be talked about in possibly being a late first, early second round pick in terms of this year's draft here coming up in April. So this was not a slouch of an offense in Cincinnati. And the fact that Pete Golding called a masterful defensive scheme that shut this team all the way down. Bearcats did not even score a touchdown, put up just 6 points, 2 field goals. Cincinnati, 218 yards of total offense. Bearcats just 74 yards rushing. Bearcats 2 of 12 on third down. Bearcats 0 for 3 on fourth down. Cincinnati, 58 total plays on an average of 3.8 yards per play. Bama had 6 sacks, 8 tackles for loss, 6 pass breakups, 2 quarterback hurries, was just handling Desmond Ridder and the Bearcats on the field. You've got to give Pete Golding big credit where that is concerned. And also just different guys Coach Golding has gotten to really step up. I mean, of course, Will Anderson's the main guy. Will Anderson's the head honcho. We get that. But the way Dallas Turner played in this matchup, the way DJ Dale got the first sack of the game, y'all. Whoever had DJ Dale getting the first sack on the bingo card, come claim your prize. DJ Dale had a big game. Fedarian Mathis was everywhere. Big Phil was everywhere, batting down passes, harassing Desmond Ridder, stopping the run. Fedarian Mathis was everywhere on the field. And Henry To'o played well. I mean, in his gap, reading his keys, breaking up passes. Christian Harris getting sacks. He was all over the field. He played well. In the secondary, I mentioned Kyrie Jackson played well. Brian Branch, DeMarco Hellams, Daniel Wright had a good football game. So you just look at it. Pete Golding's got these guys flying to the ball, communicating well, going through checks and balances, making sure you got your guy, you got your guy, you got your guy. Everybody's in full harmony. Everybody's in full unison. And you as a Tide fan and Tide Nation for all, you guys have been waiting for this defense to play just like this. And since the A&M game, this group has turned it on. This group has turned a corner. They've been making adjustments. They've been playing outstanding football. And the big part of it is Pete Golding has gotten comfortable, but he's gotten confident in his play calling, in his blitzing, in his scheming, in his strategizing. He has put things together. Time to give that man his just due respect. And something interesting here, people. Alabama with Pete Golding, they've got 52 sacks. Third in college football. Bama with Pete Golding, 52 sacks. Alabama with Jeremy Pruitt back in 2015 had 52 sacks. That's interesting. The coordinator that people really loved, and I really enjoyed Jeremy Pruitt, he had 52 sacks, 2015 with that defense. This defense under Pete Golding, 52 sacks. Now, I understand Will Anderson has the lion's share of those with 17 and a half. He is half a sack away from tying Derek Thomas's record of 18 sacks from the 1987 season, his junior year, that being for second place all time in Alabama football history. Derek Thomas's mark of 27 sacks from 1988 is first all time for Alabama in a single season, but you still got to give that kudos to Coach Golding, because behind Will Anderson, you've got Phil Mathis with 10 sacks. You've got Dallas Turner with about 6.5 to 7 sacks. I'm pretty sure Byron Young's got 3 to 4 sacks in there. So along with Will Anderson, you're seeing other guys step up in there and take down the quarterback. But I thought it was just very interesting to bring that up. 2015, Jeremy Pruitt's defense that year, 52 sacks. And now here is Pete Golding with a defense that's got 52 sacks here on the campaign. So it is time to put some respect on Golding's name. Hopefully, he can give this same type of performance one more time next week, Indianapolis, Lucas Oil Stadium, for the national championship against Georgia.